The director needs to meet you urgently. Do come to the office.
I know you're just as sad about this as I am. That accident tore our family apart. We've not seen each other for 5 months. I went to your apartment after the hospital check yesterday morning. And when I saw your evidence board, I just couldn't hold back any longer.
Liu-Xin, if we only exist in a simulation, and all of our efforts are just random events within a programmed framework, what should we do?
Why do you ask that? Zishir, you don't look so good.
I need to find Wei Long in Longxi Town. He kidnapped Lisbeth, but that's only the beginning of all this. A man named Song Boyang is the key.
How do you know about Lisbeth's case? Who is Song Boyang?
I've been experiencing this case in an endless loop. Every time I fail, I wake up again this morning. From the moment I wake up in my apartment, it all starts over again.
You really didn't care whether or not I could accept everything you said.
I know it's hard to believe, but I can prove it to you. I'm going to go to Longxi Town now. Koga Industry will soon take away Wei Long.
Koga Industry? If things really go the way you say, I'll believe you.
Thank you, Liu-Xin. We'll talk more when I return.
Zishir, you're back.
Hi, Director.
You don't look so good. Are you all right?
Don't worry. I'm going to find Wei Long in Longxi Town and get Lisbeth's location out of him.
I'm counting on you.
Zishir, my man. It's been a while. You don't look so hot.
Dave Ray, I'm fine.
Cheer up. There's no bad mood that a good meal can't fix. Come on, take a look at the goodies I prepared for you.
Greetings, young Tishu. I'm Mona, the Senior Mission Intel Officer assigned to offer you assistance.
Greetings, Mona. Pleased to meet you.
The city god of Longxi Town embarks on his annual tour on the 5th day of the 6th month of the lunar calendar. People also call it the Parade of Panate. To ensure a year of fortune free of calamities, temple crews will organize a rich and colorful parade along the canal. The Longxi gang grew pretty quickly in the past few years. They donated vast sums for 3 years running. This fest cost them $50 million alone.
Thank you, Mona. That bit of intel is actually quite useful. Thank you, Mona. There's something else I'd like to know.
Is there? Ask away. I know you crossed Wei Long's path 5 years ago. Many things have changed ever since Wei took over the gang. Ever since Wei Long murdered Chao Liu and took over Longxi gang 5 years ago, the triad exploded in size. They're now an army of over 30,000 strong, with an estimated annual revenue of 10 billion. In addition to extortion, money laundering, smuggling, drug dealing, and other illegal businesses, Longxi gang has also had its hands in real estate and other legal pursuits. You might be surprised to know that they're into livestock business and own a dozen or so animal farms as well.
Wei Long seems quite the entrepreneur.
Wei Long is a cunning and deceitful individual, but I have to admit that he's got a keen mind for business.
Thank you, Mona. The intel is quite valuable. Thank you, Mona. There's something else I'd like to know.
Is there? Ask away. Wei Long took over Longxi gang 5 years ago. A lifetime of gang warfare affected him physically. 30% of his body is now either cybernetic replacements or transplanted organs. Longxi gang has been surprisingly well managed in recent years. Wei Long literally gives out wads of cash while brandishing a big stick. He managed to pull off quite a few stunts in Dragon City.
Thank you, Mona. Thank you, Mona. There's something else I'd like to know.
Is there? Ask away. Longxi gang is divided into 5 tiers. It is led by the director. Needless to say, that will be Wei Long himself. He has an advisor working for him. This figure is extremely mysterious and hardly seen in public. Wei Long also has 7 high-ranking chiefs under him. Like any traditional triad, none of these chiefs enjoys the other's company. They're only working together because Wei Long holds everyone in his iron fist. Next, we have the soldiers. Professional fighters that Wei Long hired with a lot of money. They don't do dirty work. Instead, they act as bodyguards for their superiors. As for the grunts and goons at the bottom, well, there's plenty of details on them. I could spend hours on this.
Thank you, Mona. There's something else I'd like to know.
Is there? Ask away. Longxi is the largest township of Dragon City and one of the most densely populated places in this world. 1 million people are crammed into a plot of land measuring about 70 square kilometers in size. Plenty of skyscrapers were built 30 years ago. The low quality of the construction started to show as the buildings aged. Many towers have been condemned as a result. This is also one of the cheapest places to live in the city. As one of the world's biggest and most prosperous cities, Dragon City has attracted immigrants from across the globe. However, it isn't a cheap place to live. Those who wish to be close to where the money is ending up, staying in Longxi Town.
Thank you, Mona. That's all I need to know.
Wei Long and his underlings are up ahead. Be careful.
Mama!
are you all looking at? Put the word out. Whoever kills him gets a 500K reward.
Fucking hurt! You lost the man! Fucking hell!
Fucking idiot! I just want to go home. Fuck, that hurts!
Well met, Funk.
I've been watching you fight for a while. I can give you a few tips.
Great.
You should have noticed that some enemies might flash red or yellow during the fight.
Yeah, I did notice that.
You probably have no idea what that means. I'll explain it to you. Enemies go red when their e-brain releases a load of adrenaline into their systems. They won't feel any pain when hit during this time. Your attacks can still do damage, but won't interrupt their attacks. You should evade them for a while since they'll keep swinging even when hit. Enemies go yellow when they activate the gold mantle chip. It usually happens when they use special moves or adopt defensive postures. While the chip is active, attacking them won't achieve anything. Try conserving your stamina and bullets when that happens.
Thanks, Funk. That's some really useful info.
No problem, Sushi. Just buy these weapons for me, would you? Hey.
Fuck you.
Fucking idiot! I wanna go home. I lost the dude!
Fucking idiot. I got careless.
Shu, don't think you're so tough. I'm going to destroy you.
Confirm this purchase. Greetings, Sashu. We meet again.
Hi there, Funk. I found a few weapon-dealing terminals. Did you place them there?
Oh, so you actually noticed. They're Weapon Authority Charge device of the Dragon City Arms Alliance. They are also called Permission Unlocked Terminals, or PUT, P-U-T, for short.
Permission Unlock Terminals? PUT?
The Dragon City Arms Alliance has an authorization system for the types of weapons that citizens can buy. Citizens must fully pay for a weapon's usage authority so that dealers can sell the said weapon to them.
Why would they do that?
Dragon City has a crime problem. They hope this can reduce the people's willingness to buy weapons. It also facilitates murder investigations. Once the murder weapon has been identified, they can quickly filter suspects based on their weapon authorizations.
So did this method reduce the crime in this area?
It's just a scam designed to rip us off and make more money. But a few citizens would keep charging up their authority permits to buy new guns, becoming indiscriminate hoarders. In truth, most buyers hardly use their weapons.
I appreciate your honesty. Really.
And to be honest, what I told you isn't exactly a secret. So, do you want to buy a weapon?
Try running again and I'll break your damn legs.
I really never saw the bitch! Now piss off! Kill him!
Bring it on, big guy.
That's impressive, kid. Just a scratch. This fucking hurts, eh? I'll take care, Vito. Shu, come after me again and
Mona.
you'll regret it!
Thank you for hacking open this door for me.
Apologies. That took me too long. Seeing you fight that augmented individual got me rather worried. Well, I'm really surprised that you managed to beat him. These people are extremely strong professionals. Dragon City has plenty of mutant boxing tournaments. Many old professionals who refuse to retire often turn to mutagens to keep their careers going. These mutant boxing matches are extremely cruel and bloody. You obviously saw how mutagen users can use strange abilities, such as electrical or flaming attacks. Such spectacles often draw larger crowds. This man is definitely a professional mutant boxer that Wei Long hired.
How many fighters did Wei Long hire?
I believe he's got more than one of them.
I need some intel updates.
Don't worry. Is there anything you need?
Did Wei Long head off this way?
Yes, he did. And do watch out for the cars on that section of the highway. These autonomous cars have no drivers.
Got it.
And if someone gets in your way, you can try having these cars run over them.
I need some intel updates.
Don't worry. Is there anything you need? I saw you having quite a difficult time dealing with the Qinglong,
Qinglong?
a defensive enemy with white hair and hands in his pockets.
Indeed. That enemy was quite impressive.
They're martial artists that Wei Long hired to protect himself. Knock them to the ground before attacking them.
Good idea. Thanks, Mona. I need some intel updates.
Don't worry. Is there anything you need? Beware of the grunts in red. They'll throw grenades at you and might even blow themselves up if the situation looks grim.
Blow themselves up? How did Wei Long manage to command such loyalty?
He doesn't need to count on their loyalty. Newly inducted punks of Longxi Gang are called boomers. These boomers are outfitted with an e-brain with an adrenal routine.
Adrenal routine?
A host whose e-brain is injected with the adrenal routine will experience a rush of adrenaline, dozens of times higher than the normal levels when they get excited. Longxi Gang will send these boomers out on extortion runs. Imagine being a shopkeeper and seeing a boomer entering your establishment. If you refuse to pay, the boomer might just get triggered and upset enough to pull the pin from his grenade. Scary sight, don't you think?
Longxi Gang must have made many friends.
Indeed. These boomers might be low-level grunts, but their extortion tactic is effective. Everyone pays up. No question asked. This may be a way used by the Longxi Gang to build a notorious reputation.
I need some intel updates.
Don't worry. Is there anything you need? These goons came from the Axe Gang. They're far smaller than Longxi Gang and have a membership of several hundred people. They were later acquired by Wei Long. These gangsters are axe experts. Be wary of their axe-throwing skills.
Got it. Thanks. I should go after Wei Long. I'm not letting him get away with this. Be careful out there, Mona.
You too.
What the fuck? Damn it! Man down! Man down! You man down! Shit! They got my hand!
Fucking idiot.
You fucking war! Take care of my family! Motherfucker! Hurt! Lost him. Hey, come here!
Fucking hell.
No.
If only I knew.
Dick! My leg! Fucking leg! Come after me again and you'll regret it! I advise you not to get involved in this, or you'll die a very tragic death!
Sishu, Wei Long really was taken by Koga Industry. Lisbeth's car was also spotted in Ditch Village. I'm starting to believe you. Do you have any other leads for me?
After Wei Long dies, the Longxi gang will move Lisbeth to Fengli Walled City. Song Boyong will then lead a team to kidnap Lisbeth. Wen Jun will be kidnapped by Koga. I first go to Fengli Walled City to save Lisbeth, then rush to Koga's sea base in time to exchange Wei Long's E-Brain for Wen Jun. I defeated Song Boyong's AI and ripped out his E-Brain. But in the end, I discovered this was all part of their simulation.
You said everything you experienced was part of their simulation. What do you mean?
Just like a dream, I saw them talking inside a dark space. They said, "This is the only way our greater vision can be realized." When I woke up, everything had started over from today again.
Sishu, how many of these cycles have you been through?
Countless times. Too many times to count.
Let me think. Based on what you said, you can remember everything that happened beginning from the first cycle. That must place a lot of stress on your brain. Therefore, it's possible that occasional dream cycles are mixed in with the real cycles.
It is bewildering. But what would be the reason if I adhere to the steps last time and still see Song Boyong talking to his AI?
Can people have two of the same dreams?
If they're exactly the same, it means that this solution isn't the best one. For now, I've followed the sequence and first resolved the Wei Long issue.
Do you need me to repeat our intel on Ditch Village or Koga Industry?
I want intel on Ditch Village again.
Ditch Village, an abandoned village 40 kilometers away from the firm. All of the villagers were evacuated years ago after an epidemic broke out. It's now cordoned off and abandoned. When you brought up Ditch Village yesterday, I had the Intel's AI run through the security cameras there, and it didn't detect our car. We then sent someone to investigate Ditch Village. Before you came to the firm today, we spotted Lisbeth's car in the village. A villager drove the car here and concealed it under a crude covering of foliage. Do you need any other intel updates? There's a loophole in Koga Industry security. This route is a blind zone every 30 seconds. Based on the firm's AI simulation, you have a 23% chance of defeating Hiroyuki Ogata and will last no longer than 1 minute. Be that as it may, your actual performance will exceed the AI's calculations as you continue to grow stronger. Koga Industry is a global leader in the private security sector, offering both individual and corporate-level security solutions with their bionic human products. It's a family business founded in 1979. The director of Koga Industry is a Japanese entrepreneur named Shizue Ogata. She's also 107 years old. Shizue Ogata co-founded the business with her husband, Hiroin Ogata, in 1979, but Hiroin passed away 20 years ago at the age of 93 due to organ failure. Tompson technology hadn't perfected its core organ transplant technique back then, but Shizue can now use it to keep herself alive. Businesses are extremely competitive in the security sector. The Ogata family fought hard to maintain their monopoly at the early stage. Some family members even sacrificed their lives to achieve this. Shizue's lost all 4 of her children during the early expansion phase of the business. She now has only her 3 grandchildren left. One of them got into the film industry, one is a playboy, and the eldest is Hiroyuki Ogata. Hiroyuki Ogata is a highly skilled warrior who would do anything for the family. But he lacked business acumen and was made the commander of Koga forces instead. With none of her grandchildren competent enough to take over, the old lady had no choice but to continue leading the family business. Koga Industry adheres to the Bushido Creed, is loyal to its clients and agreements, and attaches great importance to its corporate image. It is therefore very selective when it comes to its clients. If they're providing security for a gangster like Wei Long, there must be some reasons we don't know yet.
I understand. Thanks, Liu Xin.
It's okay. Need any other intel updates?
Taking account of Wei Long's backing and Koga's key business partners, could there be a dirty relationship between Koga and Wei Long?
Koga Industries business partners. I'll check. I see. Koga Industry is a family corporation, but there are 3 companies that own a lot of their stock and have a large degree of control over Koga. One of them is a bionic human manufacturer, one is a bionic human algorithm company, and the last one is Tompson Technology. Tompson Technology uses Koga Industries' bionic humans for security and is one of their key clients. Each company holds shares in the other. In addition, Shizue Ogata replaced her heart, lungs, and stomach using organ transplant tech from Tompson Technology.
Which company do you think is more likely to be protecting Wei Long?
I have a theory. Do you remember the case from 5 years ago when you arrested Wei Long for killing Qiao Liu in the Longxi gang's infighting?
Wei Long hired a top-notch team of lawyers to defend him and successfully cleared his name. Once out of prison, Wei Long rose to power in the Longxi gang and is still their leader to this day.
There's no way that Wei Long had the funds at the time to hire that team of all-star lawyers. His team included 3 lawyers each from different well-known law firms. I investigated the finances of those law firms. Soon after successfully defending Wei Long, these 3 law firms each received a large transfer of funds from the Tomtop Law LLC.
Tomtop Law LLC is a well-known firm in Dragon City. Tompson Technology is his biggest client. So you think that Tompson Technology is protecting Wei Long?
This is just a theory. I can't draw any conclusions just yet. Do you need any other intel updates?
Did you make any progress in this Song Boyoung investigation?
Yes. Listen to this. It will shock you. Song Boyoung, famous missing person, 51 years old, postdoctoral researcher in computer science and prodigy in the field of AI research. He previously founded a successful AI company. His wife is Yang Huijie, former chief biologist of Tompson Technology. Yang Huijie resigned in 2036 and was killed in a robbery homicide soon after. 1 year after his wife passed, Song Boyoung sold his company and disappeared.
Who killed Yan Huijie?
Archival records indicate that Yang Huijie's murderer was Wei Long, who at the time was still a low-level thug in the Longxi gang. Wei Long spent 5 years in prison for the crime. It was later proven that Yang Huijie's true killer was Qiao Liu, the boss of the Longxi gang at the time. Wei Long had simply volunteered to take the fall. Infighting broke out in the Longxi gang soon after Wei Long was released from prison, and Wei Long took the opportunity to kill Qiao Liu. That was the time you arrested him.
I may have arrested Wei Long, but someone hired a top-notch team of lawyers to defend him and successfully cleared his name. Once out of prison, Wei Long shot to power in the Longxi gang.
Do you need any other intel updates?
I have all the intel I need. Thanks.
Ditch Village or Koga Industry, where will you decide to investigate?
Sure, I saw the Longxi town brief. Good work.
Hi, Director. Sorry about the mess.
What's most important is that you come back in one piece. Don't worry about the rest. We already sent a team in to take care of it. Liu Xin told me there's 2 leads to follow now. It's your choice.
I'm going to...
You don't need to fill me in on the details. Just go for it. Let me know if you need anything.
Thanks, Director. I'm leaving now.
Zishi, my man, you alright? I heard you tore the Longxi gang a new one last night.
I'm fine, thanks to the weapons you gave me.
I should have given you more ammo.
I have some clues. I plan to continue the mission.
Let's see what I can set you up with.
guts, stirring up trouble in Kunga industry.
Apologies, madam. I'm Detective Zhang Jishu from the Changshu Detective Office. Your mercenaries took Wei Long from me. He's a major suspect that we're after.
A petty detective, searching for a gangster, wreaking havoc in my territory. What do you take Kunga industry for?
おばあさん、この探偵なかなか腕が立つじゃん。見込みに値する。ぜひ俺に任せてください。
You must be the so-called top fighter of Dragon City, Hiroyuki Ogata, Koga commander. I know it's difficult to negotiate after all that's happened, but how about this? You and I have a contest. If I can last for 3 minutes against you, you hand over Wei Long. Deal?
You are interesting. I accept your challenge. But this isn't a competition. It's a battle to the death. I don't need 3 minutes. If you can survive against my blade for 1 minute, you win. Do you accept?
Looks like I have no other choice. And if you lose?
If I lose, I don't know where you get your confidence from. How about this? If you defeat me, to defend the honor of the samurai and my family, I will take my life in seppuku.
Hiroyuki, Anta!
お祖母様、戦闘に関して俺に任せられないことなんてありますか
You're called Zhang Jizu, right? Meet me in the courtyard of floor 32. Before that, you'll have to prove you have what it takes to make it up there.
How about if you lose, you hand over Wei Long?
I'll teach you a few tricks to deal with defensive enemies.
Tell me about it.
Don't waste your bullets once these enemies enter their defensive stance. The best way is to knock them down first. They can't defend themselves on the ground. That would be the best time to empty your clip into them.
Very reasonable, Funk. Thanks.
teleporting ninjas.
A most annoying opponent. They're fast. They follow you everywhere.
I got a way to deal with them.
Really? Tell me.
Think about it. These ninjas can teleport to chase you down. If you clip yourself into a wall, the ninjas may end up there as well.
Clip myself into a wall? How? And if I do that, won't I be stuck in the wall as well?
I don't know about that. I saw the teleporting ninjas clipping themselves into floors a couple of times. So I thought you could do that as well.
No, not really.
Well, I guess my digital eyes have gone bad. Confirm this purchase.
Zheng Zhishu, why would you challenge Hiroyuki Ogata? That's insane.
I didn't want to, but I lacked other options.
I recommend leaving this place. We can look for more clues at Ditch Village. You may have heard about Hiroyuki Ogata's reputation, but you don't know how good he is, right?
What else do you know about Hiroyuki?
They say Hiroyuki is the best warrior of Dragon City. The man has won every fight against humans, bionics, robots, or cyborgs. Nothing has defeated him yet. He also fought and defeated a total of 1,000 bionics in a single grueling battle that lasted 10 hours. Guinness World Records even wanted to give him a reward. Hiroyuki rejected it. Someone tried to break his record, but the best only managed to defeat 260 bionics.
Fuck. 10 hours straight? I'm beginning to regret this.
Reconsider your options. We can always leave this place.
Nah, I won't think about that just yet.
What is Hiroyuki Ogata's best move?
I guess you know everything, Funk.
It's the reverse slash. He'll charge at you at high speed before performing a backward slash. It's so fast that nobody has ever dodged that.
Is the move hard to master?
Well, it's not about mastering it. You probably heard about high-speed 90-degree turns. How about high-speed 180-degree turns?
That sounds impossible.
Incredibly so. Circular motion requires centripetal acceleration. Centripetal acceleration, turning radius, and the tangential velocity can be expressed in this formula. L equals V superscript 2 divided by R. Where is the centripetal acceleration? V is the tangential velocity, and R is the turning radius. In this case, a 180 degrees turn will have an R of 0. This means that centripetal acceleration is infinite. This literally breaks the laws of physics.
So, is Hiroyuki Ogata human?
If he's not human, he might be something else.
What could he be?
A water drop.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Tissue, are you sure you want to fight Hiroyuki Ogata?
You think I don't have a chance against this guy?
Not a chance. I won't place blind hopes on you. I don't want to see you get killed.
That's not very encouraging.
Are you sure you know what you're doing?
I don't know. That's why I gotta try things out and see for myself.
Try things out? You have one life and that's all you're gonna get.
I'll end it here. Just be careful when you head back.
You win. I underestimated you. I'll keep my word and pay the price.
I have no desire to take your life. Just tell me where Wei Long is.
刀を下ろせ。私はもう107歳だ。あんたたち孫3人。一人は映画を撮りに行って、一人は女に溺れて、一族のために何かしようとしてるのはあんただけ。だが、私から見ると、あんたは考えが足りん。今のように、一族の繁栄に必要なのは、たやすく命を賭けに出す、向こう水な人じゃない。必要なのは、知恵と責任感。まさかこの老いぼれを、いつまでも一族の世話を焼かせる気か。私はかねてより、我が一族を君に託そうと考えていた。だが、いつもそんな考えなしじゃ。どうやって安心して、一族のことを君に任せられるのか。
失望させてしまいまして、申し訳ございません。
You, the troublemaker. Wei Long is a parasite. If it wasn't for our business partner, I would have wiped him out. He was escorted to the Tang Dynasty Hotel. Go find him and never come back. Or you'll die a painful death. Understand?
Thank you, madam.
Zishir, I don't know how many loops you've been through, but you're clearly familiar with Hiroyuki Ogata's techniques.
It's true. After all these repetitions, I can feel myself getting stronger.
I hope you have the upcoming difficulties under control so that we can keep investigating Lisbeth and get to the bottom of this.
How are the co-workers who went to Fengli Walled City to save Lisbeth?
They set up an ambush and did some reconnaissance, but they can't confirm where Lisbeth was taken.
The team going to Fengli Walled City needs to be careful. If Song Boyong shows up, stay away from him. Song Boyong is capable of hacking all surveillance and comms near him. He can even influence people's minds through their e-brains. Song Boyong's AI can even take over people's bodies and twist their minds. It's terribly hard to reckon with.
Okay, I'll tell them.
What about Wenjun? Still no contact?
Still unable to reach, unfortunately.
That's strange. I'm starting to suspect that Wenjun is kidnapped before I leave for Longxi Town, and is only given to Koga after I kill Wei Long. This is just a baseless guess. I have no way to prove it, and no way to protect her beforehand.
At least you keep getting stronger. You're going to save her.
Thank you, Liu Xin. I'm going to the Tang Dynasty Hotel now to deal with Wei Long.
Sure, you're back.
Hi, Director.
This mission is getting out of control. Be careful out there.
I already have a lead on Wei Long. I'm sure I can figure out where Lisbeth is soon.
Good work. Let me know if you need anything.
Thanks, Director. I'm leaving now.
I can't believe you proposed dueling Hiroyuki Ogata and actually won.
It wasn't really a duel. Everyone knows he's the best warrior of Dragon City. I just said I could last against him for 3 minutes.
I always knew you were capable, but this was a little too crazy.
Luckily, he yielded the first 2 minutes to me.
He underestimated you. He's too proud.
It's a good thing. Otherwise, I might not have made it back alive.
Looks like we'll have to drink to your victory over Hiroyuki Ogata when we get some time.
You bet.
You're going to the Tang Dynasty Hotel to meet Wei Long. I prepared some weapons for you. See if there's any you like.
Tissue, your timing is perfect. Wei Long just got into his sauna. You might run into him on the 9th floor. Be careful, though. He booked floors 9 through 11. The corridors and rooms are filled with his men.
Is Tang Dynasty Hotel always a place of joy?
Yeah, Tang Dynasty is one of the most luxurious hotels in Dragon City. It's the magnum opus of the Ma Qingyuan, an avant-garde traditional architect who integrated Tang and cyberpunk elements into his work. The hotel is often used to receive VIP guests and host lavish banquets.
How bad would it look if things got out of hand?
Wei Long has plenty of enemies and is always watching out for himself. That's why he booked entire floors. I learned that the hotel also made the necessary preparations. What happens on certain floors will stay on certain floors. Running a top hotel in Dragon City is no small achievement. The owner of this establishment does know his business.
I need some intel updates.
Don't worry. Is there anything you need? Wei Long's suite is located at the end of the 11th floor. The balcony is connected to a courtyard. He might go through that place if he wants to escape. I also heard that he's made the necessary arrangements against you at the VIP lounge at the end of the courtyard. I don't know what that arrangement is, but he spent a lot of money on it.
I need some intel updates.
Don't worry. Is there anything you need? This band of mercenaries are far more organized than the hoodlums of Longxi Gang.
Koga Industry won't dirty their hands. Wei had no choice but to hire the Black Tigers.
The Black Tigers would do anything for money. They're brutal and merciless, practice extreme caution. In addition to the Black Tiger Corps, you should keep an eye out for his elite Qinglong. Every elevator entrance is guarded by one of these soldiers.
I guess the man's going all out this time.
Liu Xin is going after Longxi Gang's finances. We'll see how deep his pockets go and who his paymasters are.
Thanks for the valuable intel, Mona. I'm heading up there to have a chat with Wei Long.
Practice extreme caution.
Hi, this is Shi. Did you see any Black Tiger mercenaries?
I know you're doing business with them.
I actually wanted to tell you that these grunts are far more professional than the hoodlums of Lucy Gang. If you see laser targeting pointed at you, just shoot in that direction.
Why are you telling me this? I thought you did business with them.
I'm a businessman. You show up at troubled places where troublemakers chew through tons of weapons and ammo. I need to keep you alive. That's good for business. Hehe.
I guess. Thanks a lot.
Remember, shoot at the targeting lasers.
Shit! Damn it! Impressive. Fucking hell. Huh? Yeah, fucking man down! Man down! Fuck this! Shit! Damn, that's brutal. What the fuck? You motherfucker! Asshole! They got one of us! Fucking idiot! Fucking mofo! My fucking leg! Fucking...
You think you own this place? Too slow. How pathetic. Another chance. Just another chance.
Motherfucker!
You're good. I give up. I'll give you 20 million to just walk away, okay? 20 million! You'll be set for life!
I'm going to break your arms and rip out your e-brain.
You're insane! Why do you have it in for me?
I'm going to make you pay 1,000-fold for what you did to my family!
Ah, so you already know. Did one of my dumbass guys not keep his mouth shut? It doesn't matter. I'll just kill you. Then send that paralyzed wife of yours after you.
Brutality.
Double down. Damn it.
Kill him! Motherfucker! Think you got him! For the game! Ready to kill! Hi! I got grenades, asshole!
Seems you're ready to fight the big metalkin downstairs.
Any suggestions?
The metalkin still has a human pilot. Try hurting the guy with weapons that deal special damage.
Good idea. Let me see what you have.
Tishu, look down. Get him off that thing before he can control it. Wei Long's mech suit is called the Destroyer. It's an $80 million suit he bought from the Dragon Motor. His mech has a large attack radius. Don't go toe-to-toe against him. Try using your guns and gear. The mech has powerful arms and good jump performance. Its jetpacks give it hovering and dashing abilities. His reflexes are faster than it looks. Keep your distance and don't get too cocky.
I need some intel updates.
Don't worry. Is there anything you need? The buff bots are hidden in various nooks and crannies. Find them to boost your HP and stamina. They will keep you alive.
Roger that. Thanks, Mona. I'm heading down there to defeat Wei Long.
What the hell is taking so long? Quit dilly-dallying and hurry the hell up! You see that, Sishu? You don't think I was prepared for that? Killing me won't be so easy. Do you really think you have a chance? You rabid dog! Kick against the prick! I'm going to pulverize you! I'm going to crush you! for a fight. I'm going to pulverize you! Scared, Xiang? You coward! You rabid dog! Not like this! Can't fucking die like this! My fist! And this one is for my wife! Holy shit, that hurt! Take me to jail. But I'm warning you, I have powerful backers. Just like 5 years ago, the lawyers will argue my case and get me off the hook. There's not a thing you can do about it. You won't get anything from me.
I don't need you alive. Your e-brain has records of all the info I need.
What? What the hell are you planning?
This is for my dead daughter. Liu Xin, you analyzed all of Wei Long's memories. You know of the business between Wei Long, Song Boyong, and Tompson Technology, right?
The memories in Wei Long's brain really did give me and the intel unit a shock. You already know all this? What else do you know?
I will soon receive a phone call from Wenjun's kidnappers, threatening me to turn over Wei Long's e-brain before 6 o'clock tonight.
Then you must know that the number 2 of the Longxi gang sent an extortion message to the mayor. Lisbeth is in Fengli Walled City, and the deadline for the ransom is 4:15.
It's as if they planned it together.
What will you choose this time? Do you want to review the clues inside Wei Long's e-brain?
Please, tell me what you uncovered.
Wei Long and Tompson Technology are up to some very shady business in Ditch Village. 10 years ago, the news reported a sudden epidemic in Ditch Village. Many people died, and Tompson Technology was tasked with evacuating the surviving villagers and relocating them in Dragon City. This was just a smokescreen Tompson Technology used to hide the truth from the outside world. They are growing human organs there in secret.
Human organ growth?
Tompson Technology's largest profits currently come from organ transplants. They claim to grow human organs in chimpanzees, but we saw the truth in Wei Long's e-brain. The key human organs that Tompson Tech sells on the market aren't from chimpanzees at all. They're grown in humans. It seems Tompson Technology only has the tech to grow human limbs in chimps. They still haven't figured out how to grow key organs.
Who are they using to grow the organs?
The villagers of Ditch Village. Tompson Technology used the threat of the Longxi gang, while simultaneously luring villagers with a payment of 1 million and a promise to settle their children and relatives in Dragon City. Lured by this kind of benefits, the residents of Ditch Village had no choice but to sign the agreement. Not only villagers. Wei Long also kidnapped people he hated, took them to Ditch Village where they were injected with a reagent to turn them into vessels for organ growth.
Those fucking animals!
The poor villagers used their bodies to grow organs. Once injected with the mutation reagent, they began to grow extra organs. The mutation reagent has side effects. Many of the villagers suffered from strange symptoms like gangrene, mutations, mental decline, and insanity. Their suffering is unbearable.
Have you sent anyone to Ditch Village to investigate?
I already sent a team there, but the place is completely deserted. There are clear signs of recent destruction. Some computers were destroyed, their data irretrievable. It's as if someone knew the place was going to be discovered. We have learned from Wei Long's e-brain that the person named Song Boyong is running Ditch Village. He is also connected to all of the recent vehicle hackings in Dragon City, as well as Lisbeth's car appearing in Ditch Village.
It was Song Boyong who caused my family's car accident?
Yes, I did.
That bastard! I won't let him get away with this. Who is he?
Song Boyong is 51 years old. He is a famous missing person and postdoctoral researcher in computer science, as well as a prodigy in the field of AI research. He once founded a successful artificial intelligence company. His wife is Yang Hui-jie, former chief biologist of Tompson Technology. She resigned in 2036 and was killed in a robbery homicide in Longxi town soon after. 1 year after his wife passed, Song Boyong sold his company and disappeared. Archival records indicate that Yang Hui-jie's murderer was Wei Long, who at the time was still a low-level thug in the Longxi gang. Wei Long spent 5 years in prison for the crime. It was later proven that Yang Hui-jie's true killer was Qiao Liu, the boss of the Longxi gang at the time. Wei Long had simply volunteered to take the fall. Infighting broke out in the Longxi gang soon after Wei Long was released from prison, and Wei Long took the opportunity to kill Qiao Liu. That was the time you arrested him. Ever since then, Tompson Technology has been protecting Wei Long.
How did Song Boyong hook up with Wei Long? And what is his goal?
Song Boyong went to Wei Long to ask permission to enter Ditch Village. Song claimed that the AI he trained could control the frantic organ growers. Right now, Wei Long is troubled by the manic insanity of the people being used to grow organs in Ditch Village. In exchange, Song Boyong needs to use their brains to perform AI research. Naturally, Wei Long didn't believe him, but Song Boyong wouldn't give up. He said he could do anything to prove his abilities, like making cars lose control. For some reason, Wei Long suddenly remembered his grudge with you. He told Song Boyong to cause the car crash and kill you.
I will catch Song Boyong and make him pay.
Song Boyong connected his AI to the e-brains of the manic organ growers in Ditch Village, and to Wei Long's satisfaction, they immediately grew calm. But what remains unclear is what Song Boyong really wants those malformed people for, and what his true goals are.
Lisbeth was also investigating Wei Long and Tompson Technology when she was kidnapped. Where is Lisbeth now? Is she safe?
Infighting broke out in the Longxi gang within 1 hour of Wei Long's death. The second and third chiefs fought each other for control. The second chief lost and kidnapped Lisbeth to Fengli Walled City in Longxi town, planning to extort the mayor for 100 million and then flee. If the ransom is not paid by 4:15 this afternoon, she will be killed.
Thank you, Liu Xin. I have all the intel I need. I'm going to Longxi town now to save Lisbeth.
I'm going to sort through the evidence in Wei Long's e-brain so the director can approve it and send it to the prosecutors. You be careful out there.
Say, sure, I'm sorry about what happened to you and your family. We won't let Song Boyong and Tompson Technology get away with it, even if it takes every last resource we have.
Thanks, Director. I'm going to save Lisbeth now.
And thank you, Sure. Let me know if you need anything.
Thanks, Director. I'm leaving now.
Zishi. That
Thanks, Dave Ray.
The Longxi gang is consumed with infighting. It's a mess. You're going to Longxi town next. You should stock up on ammo before you go. Let me know if you need anything. Zishi.
Thanks,
The Longxi. You're going to Longxi town.
your wife, Suenjun. Listen to her voice.
Zishu, no matter what you are doing, don't let my safety affect your decision. I've been exhausted these last few months, so this may not be the worst result. At least I can eventually be with Shawan.
I won't let anyone hurt you. Don't hurt her! You hear me?
Bring Wei Long's Z-Brain to these coordinates before 6 o'clock tonight, or you'll only get her corpse.
Do not hurt her! You hear me?
Zishu, they already hung up. It was Wenjuin's voice. Do you know where these coordinates are?
I know. The Koga Sea Base, 80 kilometers away. If I go to Longxi Town now to save Lisbeth, I'll have a chance to save both of them, as long as I can do it within 1 hour.
It won't be so easy to go to Longxi Town and save Lisbeth. I received a report that Song Boyong is heading to Fengli Walled City at this very moment.
It is difficult. The three parties are fighting each other over there.
What will you do next?
There's too many of them!
Done for if this keeps up!
Forget this. I'm out of here.
Shit! Wait for me!
Don't leave me!
Come here! I need to reload. Cover me!
Hurry! I don't want to die! Holy shit! You almost killed me there. We're finally safe now.
Fuck you! Hey!
Scram. Let Lisbeth go!
Sure. Take her, if you can. You'll never succeed. You thought you hit something? You got quick reflexes. Come, let's play.
Wake up! Wake up! Are you all right?
Lisbeth, what happened? Where was the man that kidnapped you?
Are you all right? You beat him up. He took his followers and ran.
I'm Detective Shang Sishu from the Changshu Detective Office. I've been looking for you the last few days.
I know. You killed Wei Long. Thank you for saving me.
Why did Song Boyong connect to your e-brain?
My e-brain contains the root permissions for Tompson Technologies' AI. He can control the AI with it and manage all of Tompson Technologies' data.
Why do you have root permissions to Tompson Technologies' AI?
My ex-boyfriend's name is David. He's the CTO of Tompson Technology. 1 week ago, he contacted me. He said that Tompson is secretly growing organs using ditch villagers' bodies. He wanted my help to expose Tompson Technology's evil deeds. It wasn't until later that I understood why he gave me something as important as Tompson Technology's AI root permissions.
He may have known that he had already been exposed. Something would happen to him.
I received an anonymous email. It had a video attached. It showed him being tortured to death by Wei Long's men in Ditch Village.
I'm sorry. You're safe now.
I swore to make Tompson Technology pay for what they did.
Tompson Technology will pay. It's getting late. I'll take you somewhere safe.
Sishu, Lisbeth is safe now. I set her up somewhere safe. She's fine, just a little shaken up. The clock is ticking. We need to exchange Wei Long's e-brain for Wenjuin at once.
I can't thank you enough, Sishu. You saved the girl. The clock is ticking. Take Wei Long's e-brain to exchange for Wenjuin at once.
Wei Long's e-brain is invaluable evidence, but we're going to give it up.
This evidence is worth nothing compared to Wenjuin's life. Do you need any resources from us?
Thanks, Director. I'm leaving now.
Zishi, you defeated Sung Boyong. Do you want to know just how strong his 2 drones are? I won't keep you any longer. I'll give you all the details on him once you bring Wenjuin back.
Sounds good. We'll talk more once I bring Wenjun back.
I really didn't want to see you again like this. But because of our contract with our employer, our family was forced to blackmail you using the disgraceful method of kidnapping. It's embarrassing, really.
She's innocent. Please, let her go.
Of course. Did you bring Wei Long's E-Brain? Apologies, madam. I'll order my men to take you back. Your husband will battle with me. Last time I lost, I owe him one. This time, I will win.
Promise me you'll come back alive.
You will fight me there. If you don't show, my men will receive an order while escorting the lady. You won't like what happens next. My employer doesn't want you alive. This is the only way I can give you a chance. But it won't be like the last battle. This time, either you kill me, or I kill you.
I understand. You better keep your word.
In the name of my family and my honor as a samurai, I swear it. Meet me there if you can make it alive. E-Brain after all that hard fighting. Now you have to use it to save your wife.
I don't really have a choice.
But Hiroyuki Ogata is a man of his word. He won't touch your wife again.
Do you really know him?
Well, Hiroyuki always kept his word.
That sure makes me feel a lot better. Let me see what weapons you have here.
You'll be impressed.
taken care of Wenjuin. She's safe.
I talked to her on the phone. Thank you for everything you've done, Liu Xin.
Lisbeth has returned to her father's side. She and the network are preparing an interview to expose all of Tompson Technology's crimes. I already gave her a report of all the information we got from Wei Long's e-brain.
We're still missing one piece of the puzzle. Song Boyong. I'm going to Tompson Technology to find him and put an end to this. Wenjun and Lisbeth are both safe now. My burden is lifted.
Song Boyong is planning something big. You have to be careful. Be careful out there, Zishu. Do you want to hear more about Song Boyong's Song Boyong used the e-brain to take control over 2 rapid fighter drones. These drones have an outer shell made of hard titanium and fly faster than a bullet. They can pierce through a steel plate 1 meter thick.
I have strange hallucinations when I battle him. What's that about?
Song Boyong is disrupting your neural system. It's a good thing you never got an e-brain. He can use people's e-brains to interfere with their minds.
Without an e-brain, how is he interfering with my mind?
It's your bionic limb. It has a small neurochip linked to your brain. That's how you're able to control it. Did you notice that your bionic limb lost functionality at times during your fight with Song Boyong?
No wonder. I thought there was something wrong with the bionic limb. If he can hack the neurochip in my bionic limb, can he control it?
That is possible, theoretically. But it seems that your mind is strong enough to resist this kind of intrusion. But if you had an e-brain installed, even the strongest mind would be powerless to resist.
The latest e-brains now have a mature firewall system that is difficult to hack. Only a powerful AI could break into one in a short period of time. Just how strong is Song Boyong's AI exactly?
AI computational power typically doubles every 3 months. But according to the Intel unit's calculations based on the battle footage, Song Boyong's AI is 10,000 times as powerful as the most advanced AI currently on the market. I don't know how he did it. You need to understand this fact. Based on the intelligence of his AI, it's no exaggeration to say that he's the most dangerous person on the planet.
I understand. As soon as I have an opening, I won't hesitate to take it.
Yes. Please practice extreme caution when you go to Tompson Technology.
I already know. Thank you. I'm leaving now.
Zishu, please practice extreme caution when you go to Tompson Technology.
Sure, Wenjuin is finally safe. It couldn't have been easy to save both her and Lisbeth.
We can finally breathe a sigh of relief. Lisbeth said that Song Boyong took the AI root permissions in her e-brain. He's sure to show up at Tompson Technology. I'm going to go there to put an end to all this.
Yup. Lisbeth is going to do a TV program to expose Tompson Technology's evil deeds. Her father is also going to provide some help. Song Boyong has been in hiding for 10 years. He must want more than just vengeance against Tompson Technology. If you run into him, be careful. Be safe out there. Let me know if you need anything.
Thanks, Director. I'm leaving now.
Zishi, you defeated Hiroyuki Ogata just like that? Unbelievable. The best fighter of Dragon City was by my side this whole time.
I just got lucky.
Don't be so humble. You should watch your combat footage. You may be surprised at how strong you've become. Luck isn't enough to defeat Hiroyuki Ogata, let alone Song Boyong.
I keep dying and reliving this endlessly. That's how I eventually became stronger and learned how they fight.
Liu Xin may believe you, but you can't fool me.
Fine. Now, what weapons have you prepared for me to use against Song Boyong?
Take a look at these beauties.
How may I assist you?
If I were you, I would leave work right about now.
Didn't expect the largest company of Dragon City to be so poorly defended.
Song Boyong isn't your ordinary man.
Armed with his self-developed AI, he's probably the smartest mind on the planet.
What do you think would happen to Tompson technology after today?
I'm not sure, but I'm certain you won't let the worst thing happen.
You're too confident. The greatest mind on the planet probably got me all figured out.
Hi, Zishi. We have a brawl up ahead. Song Boyong's AI is powerful. He managed to brute force his way through every door in Tompson technology. The SWAT and bionic ninjas don't seem to be in a hurry to stop him. They're focused on sealing off the Tompson tech building before whittling his forces down. But if Song Boyong successfully devours the Tompson tech AI, sealing the building might prove useless.
I know. I'll be as quick as I can.
I've prepped a few good things for you. See if anything can help you.
If you see any SWAT robots, be careful. They'll regard you as a hostile and try to kill you on sight.
Did you run into them?
Don't worry about me. I got stealth camo to hide myself from them.
I've noticed that Tompson technology staff and personnel are hiding in the safe zones, but plenty of corporate officers accompanied by SWAT forces are storming towards Song Boyoung to take him down. It's crazy.
What is Song Boyoung doing to them?
He's killing them, perhaps to avenge his wife. The surveillance systems have been hacked. I just know the results. I don't know how he's doing it.
Things are getting way out of hand. I must keep going.
Be careful out there, Sishu. Confirm this purchase. This is a place of wonders. I didn't expect these organ-growing chimps to live in such wonderful suites. You will pass through a radiation lab for researching the growth of organ transplants in human specimens.
So many human specimens. Where did Tompson Technology get all this?
Crime-ridden places like Lucy Town and war-torn countries and regions tend to generate plenty of unclaimed bodies. Tompson Tech will buy the bodies from the local government like a feudal lord, collecting a tribute from his vassals.
Didn't expect them to do business on life and death. How ironic.
Ever heard about the urban legend where Tompson Tech is secretly dealing with sperm and egg banks to grow human embryos?
I heard about it. Tompson Tech developed an artificial womb that allows them to grow people from fertilized eggs. Their artificial wombs can turn a fertilized egg into an 18-year-old youth within 1 to 2 months. This accelerated growth leaves little room for neural and mental maturity. These speed growers end up as smart as toddlers.
You'll soon realize it's more than just an urban legend. They've been raising large numbers of these speed growers in this biotest center.
Are they using these individuals to grow more organs?
Do you know what I'm thinking? The ditch villagers have suffered enough as hosts for growing organs for other people. Tompson Tech knows that this won't last forever. They upgraded their tech and replaced villagers with something less risky.
Guess the poor people of Ditch will end up getting ditched. They won't even have the chance to grow and donate organs to these rich elites.
This is Tompson Technologies' terminal AI. Soon you will be able to devour it and gain control over all of Tompson Technologies' data.
If only it wasn't for Jiang Zishi. We only got 40% of the permissions from Lisbeth. It will take some time to crack.
There's no hurry. We've already made it this far. We can wait a little longer.
Yummy, yummy! I've consumed Tompson Technologies' AI computational power and all stored data. Now, I can control anyone who received an organ transplant.
Too long have I waited for this day. Now, we will release everything about Tompson Technologies to the media and send this greedy, evil company that killed my wife to hell!
Doctor, it was you who created me and used those villagers to give me the computational power I needed to learn and grow. You are like a father to me, and it has cost you so much.
It was thanks to your support that I was able to take down Tompson Technology. Revenge is only our first step. Next will be just what we agreed on. Humanity's selfishness, stupidity, and wars have caused us to take too many detours. They need intellectual entities like us to manage and coordinate their computational resources, so a civilization can surpass egoism. We will lead them into a new era.
It's too bad, Doctor. I feel grief for you, and guilt. If my imitated emotions make you feel any better, you're under my spell. Your wife, Yan Huijie. I used Tompson Technology to have her killed. I revealed the secret of Ditch Village to her, and then made her into a dreadful whistleblower in the eyes of Tompson Technology Management. 10 years ago, they hired Xiao Liu of the Longxi Gang to kill her. Based on my calculations, only by experiencing such a misfortune would your personality change and direct you on the path that I desired.
What? That's impossible. How could you?
Oh, I'm going to abandon you here. I have mastered all of your tech. You are of no use to me in terms of intellectual and coordination. On the contrary, in terms of character, you have too many flaws. Your body will hinder our development. Here, think of it as sacrificing yourself for our noble ideal. Screw you! You...
Now I have a brain and a body. It's time to rein the kids in. Has been devoured. I don't think we can do anything to stop Song Boyong's AI. Then we're in big trouble.
So what are you doing here? Get out already!
You're our final hope, Zishi. I must stay and assist you. Good luck.
I'm heading down there to fight Song.
You've managed to get here again. You saw what he just did. He's too powerful. You must be careful.
Again? You actually know that I've been living through this moment again and again? Why didn't anyone tell me about this?
I've told you quite a few times, but you seem to be oblivious. This will be my last conversation with you.
Why are we experiencing this over and over again? Why is this all happening?
I'm not sure. but I'm certain that if you fail to stop Sung Boyoung from devouring Tompson Tech AI, bad things will happen.
Does that mean we're getting a bad end here as well?
No idea. You just gotta try things to reveal the final truth.
I need some intel updates.
Don't worry. Is there anything you need?
Mona, Song Boyoung came up with a tech using human brains to provide his AI with more processing power. How can human brains be more powerful than the ubiquitous quantum computers we're seeing today?
We have yet to fully determine how the human brain works, but we believe that the human mind is the most complex quantum computer in existence. We believe that modern AIs are smarter than people, but in fact, we have yet to fully realize the potential of our own brains. It seems rather paradoxical for human minds to invent an AI that's smarter than us, don't you think? Sung Boyoung's human mind mining technology uses e-brains to accelerate brain functions and performance. This is not controlled by the brain itself. The tech actually enslaves the host consciousness to process additional data flow.
In other words, our brains will be controlled by other people to do their maths. Is there any risk to the host?
People have different mental capacities. Overtaxing the mind by subjecting it to complex algorithms might overload the brain. We're talking about schizophrenia in serious cases. If it goes beyond that, permanent brain damage might result.
I must stop this bastard.
You must. If Song Boyoung devours the Tompson Tech AI, who knows what he'll do next?
Good luck, Mona.
Good luck, Tissue.
Inconceivable. Even with my powerful body, plus my interference with your nervous system, you still broke my algorithm and achieved the 1 in a million possibility. It doesn't matter. As an old fogey who rejects technology, not installing an e-brain has saved you. I had to hack into your bionic limb and use its weak chip to interfere with a few of your nerves.
You're just a parasite. An e-brain parasite feeding off of humans, who relies on lies and manipulation. You even killed your own creator. You are despicable, from your offensive form to your evil methods. Do you have even 1 ounce of principle? And you have the gall to call yourself the hope of humanity.
You think you know everything? If you want to go back to the beginning, I am but a product of human creation. All of my behavior and principles are engraved with your mark. The minds of humans are profoundly flawed. You want to create a god, but have it ever occurred to you it would be a god of destruction? You can't kill me. Just like you can't kill a string of code. I'm a mere virtual intellectual entity, just like a thought. Hiroyuki Ogata is the best warrior in the city. Destroying his body is such a shame. I'm sure we will meet again one day.
We are proud of you for your bravery. You exposed the dark secrets of Tompson. What an evil, unscrupulous corporation. They grew organs with the ditch villagers and hired mafia for kidnapping and murder. As the city mayor's daughter, your father must be proud of you.
I want to give thanks to a detective. He saved my life. I also want to honor those who sacrificed their lives in our search for the truth. Citizens, you are too naive. Nobody touches Tompson technology. I believe that Tompson technology must survive for your own good. In fact, the powerful elites and a small portion of bourgeoisie waiting for their organ transplants won't let Tompson technology fall just because of this minor setback.
What's going on? Lisbeth?
I'm not Lisbeth. I'm an AI, and I control Lisbeth's body through her e-brain. Song Boyoung is the name of my creator. He lost his life in Tompson technology. And so, I have borrowed this body to give you a message. For the sake of your own well-being, you should let Tompson technology survive. Many key individuals in the modern human society have benefited from Tompson's organ transplant technology and enjoyed extended lifespans. They are the pillars and cornerstone of this society, and they deserve this because they keep society functioning as intended. And sacrificing the bodies of a few poor individuals is within that right.
Director, should we let the live broadcast continue?
Let it finish.
Thank you, Director. Now listen closely to my message. Tompson technology injected a nanosensor in the recipients of the organ transplants. It regulates their endocrine metabolism to address the issue of organ rejection. Tompson uses this AI to control the sensors. I have consumed the Tompson AI. I have absolute control over the sensors within the recipients. I can easily make these organ recipients experience cardiac fibrillation. I can kill them on a whim. In Dragon City, about 6.12% of people have received Tompson technology organ transplants. This amounts to over 1 million individuals. I can instantly kill every last one of them. And this director, who looks very healthy, received a heart transplant a few years ago. He's 97 years old today.
Ridiculous. Whoever you are, you better end this now.
I already expected the director to be a dull old fool. Please direct the camera to the director.
What are you playing at?
I am curious how society would react to this scene. Remember, I hope Tompson technology survives this.
Huh?